War is getting closer to Fraser's Ridge, and one wrong decision could destroy everything Jamie Fraser has built. The British Army now controls the nearby city, and where soldiers gather, violence always follows. Jamie knows this better than anyone. He has fought too many wars, lost too many friends, and seen too much blood to ignore the danger. But this time, the threat isn't just outside the ridge. Someone's actions may have already put everyone in danger. Families who believed they were safe are now standing on the edge of a storm, and if Jamie cannot stop what's coming, Fraser's Ridge may not survive the chaos of war. Section 1. The shadow of war over Fraser's Ridge. DGI. The morning at Fraser's Ridge looks peaceful at first. The sun slowly rises above the hills, spreading warm light across the cabins and fields. Smoke rises gently from chimneys as families begin their day. Children run outside, laughing and chasing each other through the grass, while farmers prepare their tools for another long day of work. But beneath this quiet morning, there is a tension that everyone can feel. Word has spread across the ridge that the British Army now controls the nearby city. Soldiers are moving through the area, setting up camps and watching every road that leads in and out of the region. For some people, this news brings fear. For others, it brings anger. War is no longer something happening far away. It is slowly moving closer. Jamie Fraser stands outside his cabin, looking across the land he fought so hard to build. His face is calm, but his eyes show worry. He knows this land is more than just property. It is home to dozens of families who trust him to protect them. Jamie has lived through war before. He knows the pattern. First come the soldiers, then come the weapons, then the violence follows soon after. And that is exactly what he fears now. Inside the cabin, Claire watches him from the doorway. She has learned to read Jamie's silence over the years. When he grows quiet like this, it usually means something serious is coming. Claire walks outside and stands beside him, following his gaze toward the distant hills. The city is under British control now, Jamie says quietly. Claire nods. She has already heard the news from travelers who passed through the ridge the day before. Where there are armies. Jamie continues, his voice firm. There are guns. And where there are guns, trouble follows. Claire understands exactly what he means. War does not stay contained in one place. It spreads like fire, moving from town to town, pulling innocent people into its path. The ridge was supposed to be a safe place, a place where families could live far away from political fights and military battles. But now that safety feels uncertain. Jamie turns and begins walking toward the meeting area where several settlers are already gathering. Word of the British presence has made many people nervous. Some want to leave. Others want to prepare to fight if necessary. As Jamie approaches, the quiet conversations slowly stop. Everyone looks toward him, waiting for answers. One of the settlers steps forward. His voice is filled with worry. Is it true, Jamie? The British are really that close? Jamie nods slowly. Aye, he says. They hold the city now. A murmur spreads through the group. Some people exchange worried glances. Others begin whispering to their families. Another man speaks up. What does this mean for us? Jamie pauses for a moment before answering. He wants to choose his words carefully. It means we must be cautious. He finally says, armies bring conflict with them, and we cannot allow that conflict to reach our homes. His voice grows stronger as he continues. I will not tolerate actions that will threaten the ridge. The statement is clear and firm. Jamie is not just speaking as a neighbor. He is speaking as the leader of the community. Many of the settlers nod in agreement. They trust Jamie because he has always protected them before. But not everyone in the crowd looks convinced. At the back of the group, a young man shifts nervously. He avoids Jamie's eyes and keeps his head down. Claire notices the tension in his posture immediately. Something feels wrong. Jamie continues explaining the situation, telling the settlers they must avoid drawing attention to the ridge. No one should provoke the British soldiers or involve themselves in the growing conflict between the Crown and the rebels. The best way to protect our families, Jamie says, is to stay out of their war. Most of the people understand the warning. They slowly begin returning to their homes, carrying the heavy feeling of uncertainty with them, but Claire's attention is still on the young man standing at the edge of the crowd. He looks pale, nervous, almost guilty, and Claire cannot shake the feeling that whatever Jamie fears may already be happening. Because sometimes, the greatest danger to a peaceful place does not come from outside enemies. Sometimes, it begins with a single mistake made by someone inside the community.